As misty shadows chase the sun, the sky descends, my day is done. Through the dark corridors of my mind, a bright light is shown.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
Having a party out here tonight?
No party.
Step out of your car, please.
The game is over. Who's the loser? You are. You can be fined up to $1,000, or lose your beer license, or... That hurts. Beer is one of the most important products you sell, because 2 out of 3 families use beer as a beverage. 2 out of 3. The U.S. drinks 1.5 billion cases a year. That's enough to fill a tank the size of a football field 15 miles high. A big sip of it comes through convenience stores. They depend on it to stay in business. The average store sells about $30,000 worth a year. But beer's not the only thing involved here. Chances are you will sell related items. Chips, chip dip, snack foods, and picnic supplies. And also non-related items, milk, bread, and who knows what. This is the way the store stays in business. Some young people would play games with your license. If you're careful, you get to keep it. If not, you're stuck with peanuts. It's not a game you want to lose. You have only 2 cards to play with: valid identification and good judgment. But not a bad hand when you think about it. Take identification, for instance. A common driver's license is the best form of identification. Best if laminated. If not, it can be altered. Check this one closely. Does the description match? It doesn't always. In running a bluffa, a person may wrinkle and soil his card. That's a good trick. It obscures alterations and makes it hard to read. If in doubt, ask for more ID, such as a selective service card, liquor purchase card, or anything federal or state in origin. The third group of numbers from the left is the year of birth. See anything wrong here? There is one other good identification card, the military ID card, complete with picture and description. You know, some kids get pretty good at the game of deception, but employees get good at detecting their little games because they know their business is at stake. Be suspicious of youths who park at the side or rear of the store.
In a crowded, windswept street, the faces I see are the people I meet. With their eyes that pierce mine, that takes me back to the forest of my mind.
And of youths who try to purchase beer quickly. are those who try to hide their age. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Well, he checked everything but her age. Be careful of women. Some have cheating hearts. And they're hard to detect. And hard to deny.
No, I left my driver's license at home, along with my draft card. I have my student identification card.
It is state law that I have some identification with your age on it. And
my picture's there, and there's my classification school sophomore, which would be evident that I'm...
Is that okay?
I'm sorry, but state law requires that I have to have an identification with your age on it.
Well,
For all
that's
purposes.
silly.
Sir,
we were just in here.
Yeah, I was in here Saturday, right. And we bought a couple six-packs, and it didn't have any trouble.
What's the
They
big
didn't
deal
ask you
now?
for an ID.
No,
then?
he didn't ask me for an identification.
Well, we usually do, and...
You don't believe I'm 18?
I'm a poor judge of age. I need some valid identification.
Okay, well, my father comes in here, he's like 45, and he doesn't have his identification
Well,
with him. He
get it
can't buy
in.
the beer.
Well, like I said, I could tell someone who's 45,
Oh.
but with you, I'd like to have some identification with your
I
age.
really feel insulted.
That's
I really
silly.
do.
Well, this not only protects us, but it also protects you.
I really don't
Those
see
who
it.
protest the most are usually underage. Don't give in to poor logic.
Listen, sir.
Watch out during periods of peak attempts, weekends, holidays, graduations, and dance nights. Be alert at all times, especially when busy. Many stores have devices which serve to prevent, warn, and discourage attempts at illegal purchase of beer. Warning signs. Birthday charts. They eliminate the confusion of computing age. Sworn statements of age help sometimes. They may help prove age and protect your store. They also give the employee a check of signature against their ID. But for the most part, people will feel uneasy about signing their name, affirming that they are an age they're not.
I don't think I want to sign anything.
I'm sorry, buddy. No ID. You don't sign that, no beer.
Wrong. In refusal, always be courteous. Teenagers are good customers, some of your best. You can't sell them beer, but you don't want to lose the rest of their business either.
I'm sorry, but without proper identification, I can't sell you the beer.
Right. Chances are he didn't lose a customer this time.
How about putting this back where you got it, buddy?
Wrong. Never embarrass needlessly. You lost him again.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Thank you.
Right. Teenagers, they usually live nearby, will be of legal age soon. Then, if you're courteous, you'll still have their business. Americans love their leisure time. And convenience stores with their quick shopping supply of beverages and related foods contribute to the nation's enjoyment of leisure time. Some stores report that beer amounts to as much as 20% of their total volume. That's good business. You can strengthen your hand by carefully checking ID on doubtful customers, by being courteous and friendly, and by cooperating with local law enforcement officials. Remember, the only way to play this game is according to Hoyle. And your best bet is to obey the law. This film is for informational purposes only and does not purport to give legal advice. Since laws may vary from state to state, you are cautioned to obtain legal guidance concerning local laws.
Many myths about alcoholism are etched in people's minds, one being that the alcoholic is a moral leper, forsaken by all. But today the picture has changed as more people accept the fact that alcoholism is a disease which can be prevented and from which the alcoholic can recover. The silent treatment is the worst treatment for alcoholism. For help, to help. Talk to the National Council on Alcoholism. We listen.
Here's one for you. When was the longest heavyweight title fight, huh? Do you know? In 1906, won by Joe Gans in the 42nd round. Now, how about baseball? When was the first time 7 bases were stolen by one guy in one game? Now, I'll tell you when. 1881 by old Piano Legs Gore. Now, listen to this. When was the record set for the longest collegiate field goal? Back in 1882, 65 yards by Jimmy Hacksaw.
All right, here's one for you. When was that beer bottled?
What?
Well, let's see. Exactly 22 days ago, on the second shift, by Joe Zebro.
Ah, come on, it doesn't say that.
Well, sure it does. Right here, see? You read the little notches, kind of like Roman numerals. Month, day, year, and second shift. Most beers don't tell.
Yeah, but who's this Joe Zebro guy?
I'm Joe Zebro.
You see, we drink all we can. The rest we sell.